Pirates of the Caribbean 6 doesn't need Jack Sparrow, and the Disney franchise's best movie proves it. The Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, once a thrilling blend of swashbuckling adventure and witty humor, has sadly lost its way. The latest installment, Dead Men Tell No Tales, serves as a painful reminder of the series' decline, highlighting the franchise's over-reliance on a now-tired Jack Sparrow and a general disregard for its own lore. As Pirates of the Caribbean franchise updates arise, there is hope yet for Johnny Depp to reprise his role as Jack Sparrow. However, with or without Johnny Depp, the franchise needs to revisit the elements that made the first two movies such a critical success, including Sparrow's role in the story. By doing this, it can overcome unfortunate Pirates of the Caribbean movie trends. Jack Sparrow was a supporting character in the best Pirates of the Caribbean movies. The Curse of the Black Pearl's success hinged on Johnny Depp's unique portrayal of Captain Jack Sparrow. His eccentric performance breathed life into a seemingly straightforward pirate character, making him unpredictable and compelling. However, subsequent films have focused on replicating Sparrow's eccentricities rather than developing him further. Jokes about rum, silly faces, and exaggerated drunkenness have become tired tropes. Instead of evolving the character, the films have merely amplified these aspects, transforming Sparrow from a charming rogue into a bumbling, unlikable drunkard. In addition, the lovable drunk aspects of his character have been marred by Depp's highly publicized legal controversies. While previously his character has become bigger and bigger for fan service, further involvement of Sparrow seems to hinge on audiences' personal opinion of Johnny Depp and his performance as an undeniably excellent actor. Instead, the prospect of future appearances of Jack Sparrow should question, from a narrative standpoint, whether it would be repetitive or gimmicky. Instead, a promising hint is that the Pirates of the Caribbean 6 could have a Jack Sparrow replacement that better utilizes the franchise's female characters. Pirates of the Caribbean lost its way when Jack Sparrow became the main character. Sparrow's strength lay in his unpredictability and ambiguous motives. As the main character, these traits become diluted, leaving the audience confused about his goals and making it difficult to root for him. As a secondary character, audiences wanted more of Jack Sparrow, but Disney's biggest mistake was providing too much of him. He then became a gimmick, especially with the scene with multiple Jack Sparrows in Davy Jones' locker. Humor is a great part of the franchise, but the overuse of Sparrow's shtick comes across as lazy writing. The initial success of Jack Sparrow stemmed from the less is more principle. His limited screen time in the first film allowed his unique personality to shine through and contrast with Will's. Each appearance felt special and impactful. However, as the franchise progressed, this sense of rarity diminished. Sparrow became ubiquitous, saturating the screen and losing the mystique that initially intrigued audiences. Pirates of the Caribbean could always use more Jack Sparrow, but it can work without him. Despite Jack Sparrow being integral to the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, there are other major characters the franchise has sailed on without, the irreplaceable Captain Barbossa being a prime example. Since the departure of Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann, the franchise has also struggled to create compelling romantic subplots, especially since the love triangle between them and Jack Sparrow was also a gripping plotline. However, instead of creating more plot holes and increasingly ridiculous CGI elements for spectacle, the franchise needs to return to its roots, excellent character writing, and pirate lore. The next movie should introduce fresh faces with unique personalities and compelling backstories. Recent Pirates movies feel increasingly less grounded, whereas the first Pirates of the Caribbean stands the test of time. It has supernatural elements, but it does not get completely lost in them. In addition, Sparrow is a secondary character in the first movie, which is when he is at his best. The next movie should introduce fresh faces with unique personalities and compelling backstories, including interesting female characters to overcome a Pirates franchise trend. It should also emphasize the action and adventure elements of the best movies, making the supernatural an enhancement rather than the main feature.